Okay, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach, man. We back. Bring y'all another little banger real quick. And like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, share the content. Let's get 200 likes on this video because I'm really dropping y'all a whole lot of informative stuff that you're not gonna get on anybody else's channel. Everything that I'm giving y'all is something that I lived through, something that I enforced, something that I was a part of, something that I know my way around, man. I'm not just up here talking. I'm very articulate with the things I talk about, and it's things that could help you guys out. And man, we get into back to Finesse2Tymes and a few more people, about his options, and will Finesse2Tymes turn into a rap? Can you dig it? Now, see, here's the thing, man. When you living out, when you're in this world, especially in the streets, or even not in the streets, you don't ever want to know too many people's business. You never want to be a part of too many people's business, nor do you want people in your business. Let me tell you why. Because when you're a part of people's business, and let's just say they get in trouble, something happens to them, they become hot. Well, they know that only certain people know their business. Well, now you find yourself as becoming a walking, living target. As in the case of Finesse2Tymes. See, Finesse2Tymes is what you call under pressure. And see, pressure does a few things, man. Pressure busts pipes, and pressure builds diamonds. And we all know Finesse2Tymes ain't a diamond, man, because he came home and got a BBL. You're arguing back and forth with King about little stuff on the internet. I think any man in general who argues back and forth with somebody on the internet got some feminine problems and got a lot of growing to do. But hey, what do I know? People talk about me all the time on the internet. I really have nothing to say. I don't have a response because everybody has their opinion. But see, the thing is, it will not build a diamond in the case of Finesse2Tymes. It's going to bust his pipe. And I'm going to tell you why. So stay to the end. Finesse2Tymes now got himself in a little position. See, he was finally able to touch real money for the first time. See, before he went to jail, I was repping Finesse gang. And I got to give me some money. That song, I got to give me some money. I gotta give me some money. I rep that shit, man. I listen to that shit every day at the gym, man. Hitting that iron. But when he got out, he seemed to want to move correctly. He seemed to want to do all these things, the right way. But all he did was start burning his bridges with everybody. And now the times that got hard for him, and he back on the streets and supposedly, allegedly running off on the plug with bows. Man, us in Las Vegas, man, that's light shit to us. We don't even care about that. Like when you talk about the bows and green stuff, anybody on the West Coast we don't even talk about that stuff. That's a Southern thing that y'all into, or maybe, in the Midwest or in the East, man, maybe that's a big thing to y'all to walk around with packs. But out here, man, we don't even care about that, man. We smoke it. We're not even concerned with that. So maybe y'all think that's a whole lot of money and all that stuff, and that you really get a lot of bread off that. But unless you somebody like Rollo, hey, man, it ain't happening. But Finesse, now everybody that he's connected to and that he has dirt on, they are subject. They are subject to getting, possibly indicted. Because, man, Finesse done been to the joint, 3-4 times already, and he don't want to go back. And like I said in previous videos, this is a state case for right now until the federales pick it up. Hey, man, shout out in the comments if y'all think the Fed's going to pick this case up. Because I can tell you, and I will personally bet either one of y'all, man, $100 cash app each, man, that the Feds will be picking this case up. You dig what I'm saying? So now, by him not wanting to go to the Feds, because they're going to give him a 20-piece. You got to think about it, y'all. Do your math. Y'all are not stupid. I don't talk to y'all like you're stupid. To me, you guys are family. I talk to you with plenty of sense. If the BG got 14 years for being caught with a burner, right? And he'd never been to prison before. What do you think they're going to give Finesse2Tymes, who've been to the pen 4 times and actually then got off of parole for this same thing, being a convicted felon in possession of a firearm? What do you think he's going to get now? Like, you done did the same thing twice. He is what you call a recidivist. Finesse2Tymes is what you call institutionalized. So as you're banging on everything, and you're banging, and you're making your little beats, and you're doing all, man, that's some institutional shit. You understand what I'm saying? And see, some people go to prison so much that they consider that their second home. Honeycomb Brazy, one of them people, man, he was happy to be sitting up there with his daddy, you know, in the penitentiary and sipping lean and doing all these things and surrounded by a bunch of men. But I don't understand for the life of me why a lot of you men who got a couple dollars, right? You guys got a couple dollars, but you would rather spend your time around nothing but 20, 30 men every time you posting a video online. I don't get it. You always at another man's house. Y'all always in the car with other men. You rarely see you guys with a woman. I'm starting to wonder about how, about y'all personal life and how y'all really get down. But now, like I said, whoever has been in contact with Finesse2Tymes, bro, you are at risk. You are expendable. If you have done some type of business with him that you shouldn't have, man, you are toast, man. You better go throw that phone away and do whatever, because just so you know, they can recover stuff off that phone as long as they got the number. Right now, Finesse2Tymes can be given proffer agreements as we speak. As we speak, he can be given proffer agreements. And then you got caught in Texas, which means, oh my God. The signs say don't mess with Texas, guys. They got black signs all over Texas that says don't mess with Texas. So right now, as we speak, man, I believe, and I'm just going to give y'all my honest opinion, I believe Finesse2Tymes is going to turn into Finesse dropped 2 dimes. You dig what I'm saying? Because I think he's definitely going to be dropping some dimes on some people, because now he done got a taste of that freedom and a little bit of taste of that money. And he already said that he was, man, I'm sweet on sugar, man. I'm real soft on her. So, you take the money, now you take the cookie that the woman got. He don't want to see nobody else with sugar big ass. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why dudes hurry up and go ahead and tell and try to get back home. But what you fail to realize is, man, these women ain't loyal. They gonna be sitting around here sleeping with your homeboy or the next dude who got a bag, as soon as you leave, because we all know that Suge used to mess with none other than who? Frito Bang. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey, man, what do I know? But I'm just breaking these facts down to y'all, Jack. Be looking for Finesse2Tymes to be given a proffer agreement, given a deal. And if he gets a deal and it's somewhere over in that 5-year mark, he's telling. If it's anywhere under 10 years, he's telling. If his deal is not at least double, if not triple, what he just served time for, he is telling. Because you already went to prison for this once. And to go back again, that means they're going to double or triple your time in the federal system. It has to be that way. It is a mandatory minimum. So, God, you've been in contact with Finesse2Tymes, man. Y'all might need to hit my phone, get a consultation. Hey, man, I might need to tell you what you need to do so you can stay safe and you can stay out of the way of these conspiracy charges. But, guys, guess what, man? Conspiracy carry 10 years minimum for your first-time offenders. You ain't got to get caught with nothing. All you had to do is have a phone call and made a phone call for somebody that made a phone call, and now that puts you up in a conspiracy. But yes, I definitely think Finesse2Tymes is going to be dropping a couple of dimes. You dig what I'm saying? Because he ain't going to be able to do the time. You dig? He's getting older. The man is already damn near 40 years old. And see, habitually, they got something out here in Nevada called the B word. They call it the habitual criminal. You keep going to jail for the same thing. Now out here in Nevada, they have the little one, the little B word. That gives you 9 to 10 years, and the big one gives you 25 to life. Because these people get tired of playing with you and catching the same charges. So they figure, you know what? This person is not reformed. They ain't learned their lesson. Let's go ahead and just sit their ass down for a long ass time. And Finesse2Tymes is definitely a candidate of this type of treatment. Can you dig what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I don't like to keep y'all on, man. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, man, because hey, why go to jail when you can tell? That's Finesse2Tymes' favorite little rhyme. You dig? But anyway, be stressed. Hey, man, make sure you stay blessed and get plenty of rest and stay the fuck out of trouble.